good, everybody? Sneak underscore 804. Um, Today let's talk about going natural. Um, I'm natural. I think everyone that can go natural should. Um, and this video isn't specifically directed towards men, women, or um, you know, any ethnic or any ethnic group or any specific person. This is for everyone, just in general, but especially if you're a black person. I think if you can, you should try to go natural, or go natural, or move towards being more natural if possible. Obviously going natural is a lot more healthier for you and your hair than putting a bunch of chemicals and stuff like that in your hair. You can see I got dreadlocks, and one thing, and again, one more thing, this isn't directly targeted with people, for people with dreadlocks. This is for anyone who has hair on top of their head or on their chin, for that matter. But obviously going natural is a lot more healthier for you and your hair. Like I said, than putting a bunch of chemicals and stuff like that in it. I have dreadlocks, but I also, only use natural products in my hair. A lot of the products I use, I actually make myself from natural ingredients. And my hair, growing good. I got a full, thick, healthy head of hair here. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times I've noticed, and I don't want to, this video is not to try to pick on anyone, but to try to encourage people. I see a lot of people who use a bunch of chemicals and stuff like that. They have really thin hair, whether it's either very thin hair, I can see a whole lot of scalp. The hair in general is just, weak. It breaks off a lot. The hair doesn't really grow. It has a tendency to pretty much stay where it's at and not really grow at all. So I just want to encourage people to, whatever types of products that you're using, if you get some free time, try to look up something natural that you can use that'll, give you the same effect and, be healthy for your head. I know specifically with black people, women, especially, there's sometimes a big push to have, straight hair and to get rid of the kinks and curls, that naturally come with your hair. And I'm not here to bash anyone, or, like I said, I'm not jamming anything down your throat, telling you to do anything. I just want to encourage you to live a healthier lifestyle. And me myself, back in the day when I was a youngster, I had long braids that went down my back, touched my butt, and I had got a perm. It was just a light perm, just to my mom said it would make it easier to braid my hair. So hey, I had a perm back in the day too, but I think we all know that the perm destroys your hair, man. Like a perm is the last thing you should really be putting in your head. Just look up the information on perm, what it actually is, what it's doing to your hair. It's breaking down the natural state of your hair. But I definitely don't want to tell anyone to do anything that'll either cause them to, lose a job, and it's sad that I have to even say this in the first place, but I don't want anyone that, lose a job or not be able to get the income that they would get or anything like that. But like I said again, if you can, go natural. And another part of this is, man, when you go natural, there's a self-confidence about yourself that builds up. I noticed this with myself and other people I know that have went natural. You become so happy, like you just love yourself a lot more. You know what I mean? You don't really care what other people think of you. You can wake up in the morning, boom, you good to go. You know what I mean? I've noticed that with myself and a lot of other people I know that have gone natural, that they're not so worried about what other people think about them anymore. And there's a lot of freedom in that, you know what I mean? Not really caring what someone else thinks about you. That's one thing I love about having natural hair, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I've pretty much been that way anyways, but especially having natural hair, you know what I mean? Anywhere I go, I don't care what anyone thinks of me, and I don't care, if you give me a funny look, you know what I mean? I'm looking at you funny too, like, ew, look at this dude, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of personal freedom that comes with using natural things in your hair, and it's really not that hard, you know what I mean? People make it out to be some crazy feat when it's really not that hard, you know what I mean? It's stuff that you can buy in your local grocery store that you go to anyway, you know what I mean? Walmart, whatever, that you walk by every time you're in there, that you could be using instead of all the chemicals and stuff that you put in your hair. And like I said, when it'll actually help your hair grow a whole lot more and a whole lot faster than using all that other crap. You know what I mean? I've noticed with my hair and with my beard, because I only use natural stuff in all of my hair, and man, my beard has never been this long ever in my life. And I truly believe, and people think I've been growing this for a very long time. This right here, I had my beard cut short, and I started growing it at the same time I started my dreads. So this beard is a year, and it's a year old. You know what I mean? A year and 2-3 months old. You know what I mean? This isn't a very long time that I've had this, and I'm talking about it's grown from being, close trimmed down close to my face in 1 year and 2-3 months, and this is what I got now. You know what I mean? And I truly believe that's from living a healthier lifestyle, and only putting natural things on my hair. So it was meant to be a quick video. I'm going and stretching a little long now, but if you can, man, think about going natural. You'll love yourself a lot more. It's a lot better for you, your hair. You won't have so many problems with your head, you know what I mean, as far as your hair thinning and falling out, and itching from stuff, and getting chemical burns, and all of these different things that's associated with putting chemicals in your hair. I know we've all seen the perm that'll just burn chicks' edges off, and burn the hair out of people's scalp, you know what I mean? And once you have natural hair, you really won't feel the need to cover up what God gave you. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I mean, if you want to wear a wig or weave or whatever, you know what I mean, that's your prerogative. But I think having natural hair, you know what I mean, it lets you be you, and you know, it discourages you from covering up what God gave you. And, you know, personally, I love it for myself. Anyone that's gone natural, I just love when I see my people walking around with natural hair. You know what I mean? So yeah, just a quick video. If you've been thinking about going natural, look up, like I said, just do a quick Google search, man. Look up things that you could use for your hair that could benefit you. And you'll find a lot of this stuff, man. You can find you can find everywhere. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. So peace out.